There are often strange stories that we cannot believe, but they do happen every day. The story is very strange and frightening in fact. This story is about accidents that happen on the highways. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell button to receive all new. I used to work on a truck and like to work at night, as the roads are quieter, and as usual I was on one of my errands. It was close to midnight and the road was clear of cars. The weather was good and did not portend any change, but suddenly the weather changed and the rain began to fall heavily. The lightning was so thick that the road was bright and clear in a way that worried me, and the sounds of thunder were terrifying and strong, and with the fear that crept into me, rather the horror that I did not know what exactly caused it. I had to park the truck for a while. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell button to receive all new. I tried to get rid of this obsession and the feeling that there was something suspicious about what was happening around me, and after I calmed myself down a bit, I began to move to resume the road, but I could not move from my place except I saw this light in the middle of the road, and with scrutiny, I noticed it was coming from a car blocking the road, and it looked like it had been hit because its front was smashed. I got off the truck and began to approach this person sitting in a strange position next to the car, and I asked him what was wrong with him and whether there was anything wrong with him, but I maintained that there was some distance between us, as it was the feeling. With fear and anxiety growing from this strange situation, he replied that his head was almost killing him and he needed help, and he was not answering my questions and only asking help, and he is still on this strange session besides his voice that frightened me. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell button to receive all new. I was terrified, but I did not lose focus. I started checking the car and the lights and noticed that it was not a car but just a chassis of a car with headlights are just like car headlights, and all my thoughts were to get out of here quickly. Suddenly his terrified voice came back, which became full of anger. "Won't you help me?" But my fear was strong and I told him I couldn't and had to go, and he stood up, but his head was still hanging down as he spoke. "But I need help," and here he raised his head, and I did not know what this was. Everything in his face was reversed. I only knew that I put my legs to the wind and ran until I reached my truck. Alia closed the doors, and he looked at me from the truck window and instructed me with his terrifying voice, his reversed features and his terrifying smile, to get off or get in, but I did only one thing. I turned my truck and drove off and did not look behind me. I did not wait to hear or see anything or discern who or what I saw and what its nature. If you liked the story, add a like, and add a comment, and subscribe to